Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and Idubbbz is back in the news. Because if you guys don't know, Idubbbz, I guess he's starting to feel himself in streaming. Alright, I guess he's finally getting a little comfortable with the chat, moving at 2 chats per hour. Alright, because this man now wants to take on the titans of industry. Literally. This man, instead of him just, streaming and then getting to like a good position where he could say this man's like averaging less than 300 viewers. Talking about something, he wants to be the next Hasan. He wants to be the white version of Hasan. Talking about something, he wants to rival Hasan Piker, Hasanabi. Brother, you have to, literally he has to grow by literally 3,000% to get anywhere near the level of Hasan Piker. But for some reason, now Idubbbz thinks after one good stream where he had over 1,000 concurrent viewers whenever he's talking about Kate and them, now he thinks he's ready to take on the titan of industry, Mr. Hasanabi himself.
I might do different times, so it could be like during the night or something. I still haven't figured that part out. Because I don't know if I want to be streaming when fucking Hasan's streaming. But I also might want to stream while Hasan's streaming because he deserves like a little competition. I think that's maybe a good idea. Especially if people see me as like the white Hasan.
No one see you as that either. No one at all. This man is feeling himself after one good stream that happened about damn near a week ago. This man is still on that high. Talking about some, especially if people see me as the white. Who? I will tell you, at least Hasan knows he's lying about geopolitics. This man regurgitates BS without even knowing the truth about it. Like, there's a complete difference here. On top of that, I can say, if you talk to Hasan, he might know something. A little bit of something about geopolitics. He might be able to name out a rebel group. This man, Idubbbz, didn't even know about Hamas until literally a couple months ago. He had no idea about the Israel-Palestine war. He just had no idea. Literally, Anissa Jomha had to tell him about it. That is how unplugged he is. That is how his brother's life has been on the easy street since 26, 27. This man has been unplugged from reality for a while now. Literally, his life is not affected by any of these politics, like in general. Well, I guess seeing that he's now coming back down to at least upper middle class, he's no longer just rich, he's just upper middle class. Maybe he might a little bit, but trust me, this man is not gonna be the next Hasan Piker. And this isn't even a one-off clip. This man has a plan now to defeat Hasan. Mr. Old Hasanabi. He's gonna be a world-renowned dancer. I'm not playing. This man thinks he's going to beat out Hasan, or at least be competition to him, by learning how to dance. This man lives such an easy life. It's just so easy for him. He just does not have any real plans to compete at all on Twitch. And yet for some reason he's able to get some amount of idiots to even come subscribe to his Twitch channel. Chat, why can't it just be this easy for me? I deserve this level of success, not him.
That's not a vote.
Starting a new hobby comes in a lot of different forms. I guess that's one of them. They can all hear me.
Baby, if I yell,
Okay.
they can hear me.
Don't do that.
There's a noise gate.
Dude.
I mean,
Okay, I just discovered something. I need to get good at dancing. Because that is the niche. That is the area that I could have something in. Like, right? Hasan has the muscle mass going on. He's just doing these compound lifts all day long. He's not going to get good at dancing. Not anytime soon. Not with his schedule. This is a niche that I can master.
You boys are gonna watch this man if he learns how to salsa. Alright, if he learns how to do a little two-step, you guys gonna watch Idubbbz then? That's what's gonna get people to flock to his streams, is he's gonna start dancing randomly. A national tragedy happens. This boy is doing a little breakdown. Y'all saw that? Terrorism tag? Yeah. See me break down. Like, what? Like, how does that work at all? Like, he's trying to say the reason why Hasanabi is so appealing is because he's handsome with his big bulging muscles. When in reality, this man has been spoon-fed an audience throughout his whole entire career. This man was spoon-fed an audience from the Young Turks, from Destiny, from any and every clout obsessed and clout hungry streamer has already done streams with Hasan, allowing him to siphon the fans away from them. This man has been spoon-fed an audience throughout his whole entire career, perfectly able to just, for some reason, collaborate with so many big streamers. But instead of him realizing that Hasan is a collaborating machine, like, everyone talks about how Hasan only collaborates with people bigger than him. How do you think he got so big? It's like, duh. Instead of him realizing that's how Hasan got big, no, he thinks people are there because he's handsome. There's a lot of handsome people on Twitch with less than a couple of viewers. There's a lot of beautiful women on Twitch with less than 100 viewers. Like, for some reason, people just forego the main thing that grows any and every channel, even growing this man's channel, Idubbbz, whenever he was doing collaborations with H3H3. Those were blowing him out of the water. Maximofo and all of them, Filthy Frank, anything for views. They were blowing him up. But for some reason now it's, no, I need an aesthetic. How do you go this far away from what actually works on social media? Collaboration. It is the one, the only, the single thing that helps any and everyone. It is literally the great equalizer, is learning how to collaborate with other YouTubers / streamers. For some reason, he thinks, I just need to learn how to dance. That's what's gonna get people into my streams. But of course, this clip continues on, alright, because a fellow great small YouTuber made a video on this man, and it came up in his recommended, alright? And he became brain broken over in this clip.
It's crunchy, but that's not entirely wrong.
Did you say it's crunchy? What does that mean?
That's the most my knees are gonna.
Your knees. Okay, I don't want to fucking fall. Something's really there.
That's crazy. Okay, that was.
You know what I just realized? That move, that like voguing move, kind of allows, specifically the bouncing, allows you to not use as much of your muscle. Because that's the difficult part. Holy shit, guys. This is what I have to deal with, by the way. This is not even like, look at this creepy ass shit on my sidebar. You know, normal video. Idubbbz, Ian Jama's brain trauma confession with Anissa. This is the creepiest shit. I could be not even be looking for it and it'll just show up. Ugh. It's literally making me sick as we speak.
That woman has a stranglehold on this man's life. He is now using her already overused insult, calling this creepy. It'd be creepy if you weren't a public figure with millions of subscribers, huge, or I guess used to be huge fan base, who literally went to war with one of the biggest YouTubers of all time, with one of the biggest streamers of all time. This is the furthest thing from creepy. It's called news. It's called being a tabloid. This is the furthest thing from creepy. This is literally a popcorn in the kettle black. Whenever he goes after H3H3 just this year, it wasn't creepy. It wasn't weird. There was no sexual undertones. But as soon as someone else goes after him, creepy. How could you go after me like this? Hey, you can't do that. You can't do the exact same thing I'm doing just literally earlier this year. It's being about creepy. This man is doing the exact same thing as that small YouTuber was doing, because he's chasing after the views, because now he's going to be talking more and more about Mike and Kate, seeing that last time we talked about them, he got a huge spike in viewership on his stream. So it seems like he's about to do it again. It seems like he's literally going to do the exact same thing he's calling others out on, which is using people for views.
Oh, by the way, I should tell you guys, I do plan on addressing the drama from the H3 podcast, because my Dumb as Rocks coach and his Dumb as Rocks wife came on the podcast again and, you know, spread more lies, unsurprisingly. So I will address that, you know, maybe tomorrow or the next day, one of these days. Yes, it's exhausting. I'd like to stop talking about these fucking losers, but they don't want to stop talking about us. So, you know, it's got to keep happening, unfortunately. That's what happens when you're an adult, is that people just fucking yap nonstop and you just have to take it. Fuck these losers. I'm not going to sit back and take it. I'm going to continue to stream, and I'm not going to use the insane rhetoric of I'm going to make their life living hell, like a pedo troll would say. But I will defend myself, and, you know, get some fucking views off the drama.
I like how anyone else trying to get views off the drama. They're creepy. But as soon as it's him, oh no, it's fine. I can do this. It's fine. It's like, brother, I know you are not going to be out here calling out others for getting views off of your name. But as soon as it's beneficial to you, oh wait, yeah, hold on. I get to do it because I'm different. I'm special. Like, this man wanted to get views and likes off of H3H3's name earlier this year. But that wasn't creepy. But as soon as someone else tried to get views off his, you can't do that. Obviously, he's becoming a low account, easily milked. All right, he doesn't understand that, brother, you're not making as much as H3 Podcast is making off of this. All right, the fact that not only do they stream it to over 25,000 people concurrently, making God knows how much money off of that alone. They also re-uploaded 1 million follower channel, the H3 Podcast Highlights, which further gains them more money. Like, this man only streams and all his clips go to my channel, goes to H3's channel, goes to like Sensitive Society's channel, More Pegasus channel. He doesn't monetize his clips. Like, he doesn't know how streaming works. He doesn't monetize his clips, right? He doesn't use YouTube in a way of making sure that he can grow his channel. The only way he's planning to grow is through watching people like me who don't have a favorable view of Idubbbz, and people like H3H3 who literally make videos making fun of him. But in his head, he thinks, well, obviously someone's gonna come over to my channel from their channels and they're gonna realize, actually, I'm just a chill guy, and they're just gonna stick around while watching people like me and H3H3 and More Pegasus and Sensitive Society and the rest of the commentary community. They're gonna come to your stream through the clips that we show you. You know how stupid that sounds? Brother, you're supposed to be the person getting the clips out through like TikTok and YouTube and spreading it throughout Reddit and Twitter. But whenever it's us, brother, no one's seeing the quote-unquote good part that he always claims there is in the stream. He's just sitting there playing World of Warcraft. Brother, it's not 2016 anymore. No one wants to watch you play World of Warcraft. Silently, by the way. He doesn't even react to the game. He just sits there silently playing it. But yeah, he thinks that people are going to come to his streams through people like me and H3H3 and the rest of the commentary community.
It's got to be nice to always be worried about being clipped. Well, what I found out is that they just don't fucking clip any of the good any of the, like, funny or, like, any of the moments that make me look good or capable consistently. And you're always going to have a moment where you look a little bit dumb on stream. So, like, I think I get it now. And if people end up thinking that I'm a big bozo clown man and they want to come through, and then they realize it's much more normal when they come here, that might be a vector of conversion.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Chat. That is not how that works. He needs to build his own narrative of him being competent through getting his own clips out instead of hoping to God someone else gets his clips out. I'm like, this man is big enough to where he can do what other bigger streamers do. All big streamers pay for people to clip their. Just letting you guys know, that's how big streamers continue to get big. They just pay for clippers. They pay for the Twitter accounts that, you know, show their clips. They pay for people to go through their 10, 12-hour streams and clip stuff out of it to send over to the Twitter accounts and the TikTok accounts and the YouTube compilation videos. They literally pay for it all. They pay to play. I mean, like, there you go, chat. If you guys are like, how do big streamers get big? They pay to play. All right? They just pay. That's just how it works. Unless someone wants to do it for free on your behalf, they just pay to play. That's just how it works, all right? You're not going to become a big streamer off of, I made a couple of TikToks. No one gives a The reason why Jinxie and the rest of them got big wasn't because they got big off of TikTok. Don't get me wrong, they did get big on TikTok. Guess who was pushing them, though? All the big Twitter accounts, all the big TikTok pages, all the big compilations on YouTube. They were pushing them. Now, yes, did they get exposed to these people through their TikToks? Possibly, but let's all be honest here. I'm not going to put it past Jinxie or Queso to slip them a couple bucks to put them on their account. They were already making some decent money off of TikTok and YouTube at that point, and Twitch. If they want to get bigger, they know who has the bigger accounts. It's all the Twitter pages that have reached to like millions upon millions of people. The YouTube channels that have reached to millions upon millions of people. They already know it's not just gonna be a TikTok, right? So many people just upload their funny TikToks. I scroll past a couple good TikToks and I'm just like, wow. I know this person is extremely good at streaming, but they're not making it. Because like they just don't have the money, and the TikTok algorithm is ever changing, just like the YouTube algorithm. And it's not just me telling you this. Big streamers like Stable Ronaldo have already said, yeah, the only way to get big is through clippers. That's legit the only way to get big. Now he's not big on, you know, paying clippers. As a big streamer, clippers should just be a small streamer thing, which I agree, because once you get your name out there, people will clip your shit for free. But also, it's basically an arms race. If you don't pay the clippers and someone else decides to play clippers, guess what? They're gonna clip them more than you. And the people that clip your shit for free and send it around the internet are the ones that get to write the narrative about who you are. Just letting you know. So if everyone's like, wow, this Idubbbz guy seems like a bumbling buffoon, an idiot, someone that can't even wipe his own ass without his wife telling him how to, that's literally how everyone's going to perceive you. Unless you can get out your own clips of you actually being funny, which, chat, by the way, he just plays World of Warcraft and quote-unquote reacts to videos where he sits there silently 90% of the time. Unless you get out your own clips, that's all people are going to see and think of you. And no, they're not going to be like, well, he's a bumbling idiot, let me pass by. The people that pass by are the ones putting in the Twitter and Reddit forums that they got banned because they trolled you. And guess what they're not going to do whenever they're banned? Come back, dumbass. They're not gonna come back and troll you more on their banned account because they're banned. But seeing that this man Idubbbz is going after the throne, or he's going after the juggler after Hasanabi, I might as well show you guys some of the hard-hitting political analysis that this man will be providing to the Twitch ecosystem.
To be an old man, an older man, let's say, who can move his body and not feel like insecure about like busting it down. Like that is such a likable trait to me. You instantly get fucking points. You just see like you don't even like ugh. Like is there a single old nasty fucking Republican man out there on the planet that can bust it down like this? You can't think of one because they don't exist. Because their minds are broken. They cannot do this.
Says the person that also can't do that? Like, what? That's his political analysis. The Republicans can't dance. All right, boys, we're going to be riding that into the 2026 midterms. They cannot dance. That's what's going to be rallying people. They can't dance. Oh, this guy. Can we... I feel like he needs to just go back to playing video games. Just go back to playing video games. All right, brother. You were doing better with that because your political analysis is not it is not helping out anyone. If anything, it's hurting. It's hurting you and your side. I feel like this man needs to get into the damn dance room, get a little instructor, you know, do something. All right? You can't be out here calling others out for things that you're also lacking. It's like me calling someone broke. Bitch, I ain't got that much money either. I'm like, also, I'm just a fish in a fishbowl. I'm like, yeah. It's kind of how it works when you're a little fish in a fishbowl. But still, it's like, bro, you can't be calling people out for the same things you're lacking. Like, come on, make it make sense, brother. Make it make sense. How the hell are you going to be calling someone out for not being able to dance? And then this is how you out here dancing. Like, come on, chat. Motherfucker out here playing Just Dance, and he can't even match the moves to the character. Like, brother, you can't not be calling people out like this, all right? It's over for you. You can't be calling people out, all right? You just have to skip dancing altogether as a call out, all right? Make up something else. I don't know. Say they're short. All right, I'm pretty sure he's like 6'2". Say they're short. There you go. Now you got a couple people riled up there. Now you're really playing with fire. All right. Before you were playing with little bubbles. At least now you have something you can dangle over someone. I'm like something at all. Like, brother, you gotta use your strengths, and you ain't got a lot of them. That's all we want to see. Your height is your last strength here, brother. That's the one thing you gotta dangle over people. I'm at least 6'2". There you go. Hey, there you go. Now you can call out anyone slightly below you. 6'1", yeah, you're a midget. All right, you're a midget. 6 foot, don't even think about dating. You'll never be loved, just like how Casey Tron will never be able to financially recover from this lawsuit. She's about to lose her house, chat. Yo, she is about to lose her house. She announced that. Go ahead and click this video right here to find out how the hell she about to lose her house. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.